Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Battling a little bit of a cold this morning, but welcome to our daily dose of success God's way. This is Erin Harrigan, your hustle with heart and health coach, helping everyone attain results for total health with Arbonne and helping entrepreneurs align results to God's truth. I am home from Florida. It is so good to be sitting here, even on this hazy day, looking at the Chesapeake Bay from my deck. And woke up this morning with my mind all over the place. You ever have, one of those dreams that's so vivid and you wake up and you're like, did I actually have that conversation with that person? And what were they trying to say to me? And then your mind starts to go in a million directions, questioning where you are, where you're going. And I don't know, I lay there and I'm like, Lord, help me sort all this out. So I wanted to come to you this morning with this idea of where our thoughts go. There's two scriptures that I want to bring to you this morning. So the first one is in Colossians 3, verse 2, which says, set your mind on things above, not things of the earth. And this is what Dr. Charles Stanley says about this. Your mind is working all the time. How do we know that? Because we can't shut it off. Constantly processing information. What we think about affects us more than we realize, because who we are today is a result of what we've been thinking all these past years. That's why, as followers of Christ, as believers, we are admonished to focus our thoughts on the things that honor the Lord, because His goal is to change us into the likeness of Christ, and that transformation begins here. That's why it says in Romans 12:2 to not be conformed to this world, but be transformed or be renewed by the transformation of our mind, which means getting in this word. But the other scripture that I want to give you is Philippians 4:8. I know there's also a book on the 4:8 principle, but Philippians 4:8 says, finally, brethren, whatever things are true and noble, whatever things are just and pure, whatever things are lovely or of good report, if there is any virtue, if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. And this is godly thinking, not just positive thinking. This is actually godly thinking. And that's where we want to go as God-centered entrepreneurs with our minds, is godly thinking. Not thinking positively the way the world defines positive thinking, but thinking on the things of the Lord. So when we're having these moments like I was having this morning when I woke up, which I know is because I was tired, where we're sort of questioning, where am I supposed to go next? And Lord, why are you making me go there and not there when I could just as easily go there? That's the moment to stop and say, okay, hold on. Is what I'm thinking noble? Is what I'm thinking pure? Is what I'm thinking just? Is this the mind of Christ? Because the Bible tells us we have the mind of Christ. So the way to shift our thinking is to think about it that way, to stop ourselves in the midst of it and ask ourselves, are we thinking on things of above? Are we thinking on heavenly things versus worldly things? And when we start to change that, it's not an overnight thing, you guys. It's a daily practice. And that's why being in the Word is so important for us as God-centered entrepreneurs, because as we look around the world and the world's definition of success, it is super easy for us to get off track and for us to start chasing after things that is not God's intention and His plan and purpose for us. So short but sweet this morning. So go check out those verses. Get down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Get on over to our Success God's Way community. Let us know how we can pray for you this week. And as always, if I can help you along this journey to your best health so that you can make the best impact, I'd love to help you do that as your Hustle with Health coach through Arbonne 30. We have a group starting next Monday and a group starting Tuesday, the day after Labor Day weekend ends. And then if I can walk this Success God's Way journey with you, I'd love to have a chat and see how my Hustle with Heart program can help you as well. And with that, cheers for my fizz on this beautiful Tuesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.